Everybody, hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be checking out Sabrina Carpenter for the very first time. Now, I had not heard this name until about a week ago. I was covering a completely different artist named Olivia Rodrigo, and I was doing an album reaction to her first album, Sour, and in one of those songs, she mentions this pretty blonde girl that her ex-boyfriend kind of gravitated towards after they had broken up. I really enjoyed how Olivia handled the whole situation. She didn't really demonize this girl. She wasn't trying to throw out the pitchforks and just, burn this girl at the stake or anything. She kind of handled it in a very respectful way. She was just expressing her feelings and possibly some jealousy and some issues she was dealing with herself. After I posted that reaction, the comments exploded and they said, Olivia's probably talking about Sabrina Carpenter. You should really check out this song because I liked a boy. A lot of you guys also wanted me to check out an album, specifically Emails I Can't Send. It's like a roller coaster.
You said I wanted Thin Mints, and you said you knew a guy. You showed up with a boombox and stars in your eyes. Who knew cuddling on trampolines could be so reckless? We bonded over black-eyed peas and complicated exes.
It's interesting so far. First off, I got a comment on the Thin Mint comment here. Chocolate has no business anywhere near mint. That's just gross, but hey, whatever. Live your life. I'm enjoying her kind of like really nice, soft, breathy, atmospheric, and almost like lounge vibe vocals. I think it's just very nice and sweet, and it has like a certain rasp to it that I find interesting. The guitar on the offset of that, having this like kind of like wet, almost dreamy tone is kind of a cool contrast. Let's see where this song is going.
Fell so deeply into it. It was all so innocent. Now I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut. I got death threats filling up semi-trucks.
Jesus.
Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked. I'm the hot topic on your tongue. I'm a rebound, getting round, stealing from the young. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked a boy.
Honestly, I don't care about the drama. I'm just trying to figure out the whole situation as it was laid out here for me. I want to focus more on the artistic integrity of Sabrina and where this song and everything is going. I gotta say, I feel for her. I mean, if you're gonna be a presence on the internet, you gotta be prepared for pushing their own narrative and putting you in some kind of box and trying to compartmentalize exactly what you are and break you down to its simplest form. That's just gonna happen. But one thing that's just absolutely not cool and is not acceptable is the death threats. That's just completely fucked up and on a completely different level of just wrong. And I can only imagine what she had to deal with. Anyway, let's see where this thing is going.
Rebound, getting round, stealing from the young. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked a boy.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not catastrophizing, everything's derailing. Was only trying to
Very
hold you
dreamy.
close while your heart was failing. It's not internet illusion, just two kids going through it. You said I'm too late to be your first love, but I'll always be your favorite.
I love her tone.
Now I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut. I got death threats filling up semi-trucks. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked. I'm a hot topic on your tongue. I'm a rebound, getting round, stealing from the young. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked a boy.
Like how the drum beat feels like it's falling apart. The whole atmosphere of the circle, I'm assuming, is a metaphor for the narrative of what happened and the way the internet possibly painted her after. I wasn't there for it, I didn't see it, but I heard some horror stories about what went down. And I think the circus is kind of a metaphor for that. I enjoy the fact that they're not doing like a modern day circus too. Like everything from her, her dresses and head thing and just like the whole set feels like very 1920s kind of, feels kind of retro, and it fits in line with the dreamy and almost like lounge singer aspect of the whole song, which is kind of cool. It's nice. It's a cool vocal effect right there. It's just kind of piercing.
Boy.
Great use of frequency.
All because I like the boy. Felt so deeply into it. It was all so innocent. Dating boys with exes. No one recommended. I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut. I got death threats filling up semi trucks. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked a boy. And all of this for what? When everything went down, we'd already broken up. Please tell me who
No.
I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I liked a boy.
Oh, I love it. Oh, the whole thing modulates. What is that, a tornado behind her? Little product placement? Yeah, it's heartbreaking, dude. You know, if you're gonna be in the limelight, if you're gonna have the camera and the mic and stuff like that, people are gonna have criticism. And I understand women have a different level of criticism than men have sometimes. Well, I know for sure the content creator friends that are female, and the horror stories I hear from them are a lot more intense than me. They just fucking just don't like me, and that's the end of it. For them, they'll like tear apart their appearance and try and break them down, and it's honestly pretty fucking evil. But anyway, back to this song. You know, it's sad, man. I feel, you know, I feel for Sabrina here, because all she really wanted to do, or all she really did, honestly, is she just wanted to she just liked a boy. You know, she was just infatuated with somebody, and they were just sharing experiences and having this cute little relationship with bad chocolate and boomboxes and whatnot. Things were going well, and the relationship did taper off, and it did end at some point. But then all of a sudden, you know, this completely different fandom probably came down on her. And it's not the entirety of that fandom, but every fandom does have some toxicity to it. They've got these people that just go too far. Trust me, I know. I cover a lot of different artists, and I see both ends of the spectrum. Unfortunately, she probably just experienced the backlash of all of that. The sad part is the relationship had already ended by the time this song came out, and the toxic part of that fandom came down on her and started saying some pretty horrible things, you know? I mean, who wants to be called a homewrecker? Who wants to be called a slut? And most importantly, who wants to deal with actual death threats? Like, that's just fucking terrifying, dude. Somebody wants you dead? I don't know. I feel for her in that aspect. The song itself, I thought was really cool, dude. It has this like lounge vibe meets dreamscape atmosphere. The video itself is this beautiful turn of the century circus. She looks like she's just like kind of in this dream daze, painting that picture of this is just a really fucked up, weird situation. If you're on the internet for a certain amount of time, there's just no doubt, there's nothing you can do. You're going to be involved in some kind of controversy. You're gonna have some people that are not gonna like what you have to say. Everybody's not always going to 100% agree with you or see eye to eye or understand your narrative, and they are going to try and understand it by painting their own narrative and pigeonhole you and put you inside that tiny little box. Oh, you're just this thing. You're just that slut. You're just that homewrecker. I fucking hate you, and I want you to die. I think I'm gonna do it, man. I think I'm gonna do the entire album reaction. This is a very interesting song, great production, interesting vocals, cool perspective. It felt deeply personal. There's a lot of things I can unwrap and really dive into, so I think this is a good candidate for an album reaction. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you on the album reaction. Have a great night. Bye now.